XTZ, we start with daily chart, and as we can see, after we get this drop, this is one of the chart that we see the reversal, almost the price retest the previous top, and then we see this correction. We don't want to see what's the next, whether we can look for continuation or not. That's mean we expect this one tend to running flat, and how deep this one can go before we get the next, and how high it can go. And if you refer to the indicators, MACD doesn't show us a divergence, all right? But the another indicator showing us a divergence, that's mean we don't need to really care about that at this point. That's mean still we're looking for continuation. And if we move to forward chart, all right, if this one turned to a deeper correction, still we can expect the price drop to 5.9 with a breakout of 5.9. We can expect that the price even drop to 5.4. Okay. Now the thing is, how deep this one can go. That's mean if we put this correction in relative to this, we can expect even the price drop to this zone before we get the reversal. That's mean from now, if we get any trade set of buy, we will take it. But how to look at this correction based on 1 hour chart, we will explain, and how deep it can go just now we mentioned. And if we get any continuation with a breakout of 8, the next level we can look for as a long-term 9.1 following by 10.6. Okay, this is what we're looking. I mean, the way we can look at the chart based 4 hour chart. And if I move to 1 hour chart, all right, no, the only question is how we can look at the chart based on 1 hour chart, whether we can put this one as an internal running flat as a first correction and the last, and this is the start of the reversal, or since we don't see the divergence based on, because if you refer to the MACD, we don't see the divergence, and another indicator doesn't, we can see the divergence here, all right? That means we don't see similar information based on for both indicator. Then can we expect this one turn to an internal correction, and this is a long running flat as a one correction, because we have seen this kind of the move. We get one more drop before we get the reversal, because we explain based on forward chart how deep this one can go. All right, which option to follow? Right now we cannot confirm, and it depends whether the price can continue and not. All right, because even if anyone wants to look for sell, they have to see the continuation of flag before we take the sell. All right, but at this point we are not looking for sell. And if we get any opportunity for buy, still we can look for the short-term buy, because still we can expect this one turn to a running flat. If we're looking at, if you want to put this one in relative to this, even we can expect the continuation and the price uh, tag 6.92 followed by 7.2. That's mean in the short term, if anyone wants to look for buy, they're looking at this one as a running flat as a first correction. We can expect the price tag 6.92 and be the breakout of 6.992. We can look for 7.2. That's mean if anyone wants to look for buy from here, when the price tag 6.92, this is where they have to start to manage. And after that, we need to see whether the price can break 7.2 or not. If there is a breakout, then we can confirm for continuation. If not, we take out the trade, because in the bigger picture, still we can expect this one turn to corrections because of the divergence. All right, this is how we can look at the chart. And buying low by looking at this one as a running flat for the short term buy, it depends on the traders, and I mentioned where is the target. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. The only way and if you want to look for buy, the only way is to put our entry above the top. If there is a continuation as a sharp move, we are in the trade. But if the price continue and drop, at least we are not in the trade. And we should know, if we want to have entry above the top, we want the price sharply break and continue with the price tag within the first or second hours, we see it's not moving in our direction. We are not going to keep the trade more than 2 hours. Thanks.